world. I hope you guys were well. So yes, kumusta kayong lahat sa ang sulok man ng mundo? I am live again. I know it's in the middle of the night. You will be surprised why is that I'm having live because you know what, guys? I will tell you. So every time that I invite that they said it to me, yes, I always adjust for my time. So don't surprise with me that I am live for the middle of the night because I am very grateful to have her because she's so busy, but still I'm honored to her. Okay, so yes, my name is Felisa, coming live from Darwin, Australia. I have two beautiful sons, and I'm very grateful to have them. Yes, I am doing this kind of journey. It's because I want to give a good legacy for them, a good future as being a mom. And yes, I want to get out of the comfort zones and I want to improve for my personal growth and I want to learn more. That's why I'm here while I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job as a housekeeping cleaner, graveyard shift. If you are like a mom like me, I am sure you are resonate with my situations. As an immigrant, like OFW, our life is not easy. When we expect from back home to come over here, we think it's just like beautiful. But when we come to abroad, like, oh my goodness, we work as whatever the job is in there. Because sometimes we don't know what is the next. Because I have kids, I just take it because even though that I'm college back home, but it doesn't matter as long that I have work and to supply it to my family. And after that, I am doing this kind of journey. It's because I want better or flexibility for my family, and I want it to have a freedom in the future. I am saying freedom means the time. I want to be spend time with them. In the future. All right, move forward. I am very grateful to have her because she gave me the time. She's so really busy working. She got two jobs. I mean, I see two jobs. She's doing another jobs and another business, another business. She's very busy, full on, but I am very grateful to her. All right, so we cannot wait to her because her time is very precious. Okay, so now I would like to introduce with her because she is our beautiful guest tonight. All right. So she is originally from Indonesia and she has proud to become Australian. Oh wow. It resonates to me because I live in Australia for how many years? 18 years. So it resonates for what the way she said home. I feel that way anyway. So yes, for 16 years in Australia, and now she is currently working the state of the government administrators and together with her husband. Wow, how really amazing is that? And she also owns the operates of successful commercial cleaning businesses, and now she is really proud to be owner of the digital business owner. Okay, please help me welcome our beautiful sis Vikki from Adelaide. All right. Sis Vicky, come to the stage and yes, introduce yourself, background, to the people who out there that they will be seeing you that, they will be know about that. All right, sis, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Felisa. Thank you for inviting me here for your live. So, hi everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to whoever watching us live tonight or replay later. So, for those of you who never seen me before, my name Vikki Chapman. So, as Felisa already mentioned earlier, I live in Adelaide, South Australia. I've been living here for over 16 years. All the backgrounds that Felisa mentioned before was correct. Just only one thing. I work for the state government and running a business with my husband. So I didn't work with my husband in the government office. Sorry. So
That's okay.
I run the cleaning service business with my husband together. So thank you again, Felisa, for inviting me, and I'm so grateful that you still remember me from the
Of
last time
course.
we spoken. So anyway, yes, I'm still an employee working for the state government as a as an administration officer. Been working in this department for almost 14 years now, and I also running a business with traditional business with my husband. Been running this business for 16 years, and I'm a proud digital business owner as well. And I'm a wife and a stepmom of the 18 years old boy. So that's it for my background at this stage. So we continue for the rest later.
Okay, yes, thank you, sis, so much, sis Vicky. That was really a beautiful introductions. Wow, yes, I can relate with you because you know what, sis, I live in Australia for 18 years. You know, imagine we almost like the same. You treat Australia like a home, me too. I feel like home because you know I live here like for that decades already. You know, I used to and adapt the culture of Australia. I love
Mhm.
it because you know, like been long time for that kind of years. All right. Let's move on, okay? So our topic today is why personal growth comes before business growth. Wow, it's really, really exciting. You know what? So yes, before we just like started this kind of live, I would like with you guys to be to say hello over there in the comment down below, and yes, and yeah, as and also comment down below if you have like any questions, any clarity. Comment down there only just like related for the questions and for our topic too. And as you can see that there was our websites. Ask any questions. Ask any questions that you want to clarify. Why is it that we having live? What are you doing, guys? Just like curiosity, guys. You know, curiosity. Ask questions. You know, when a person asks questions, I really love it because it makes me exciting and like they are really wondering what's going on for this kind of two people. All right. So okay, let's begin. All right. Let's move forward. So yes, you know it's when there was a live, guys, make sure that when you having this kind of live, especially like immigrant OFW, because many people experience that they are like stuck or like they cannot even move on, or you know they don't know, they haven't like even like sure. Keep in mind, this kind of life, just treat it like if you have like a dreams, make it like to encourage yourself that to motivate it to keep going. Because who knows, you get inspired this kind of journey that you will get inspirations. Okay, so yes, let's move on. So yes, why do you believe mindset is so important when building something new? Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
This is that is really exciting. Mindset, of course, when it comes for the businesses, our mindset is very important because many of us is not aligned. You know,
Mm.
especially a persons that you don't have a background, or a business background, but for you it's easy because uh it's you know you got like what you said, you got the business already with your clinic, it's easy to deliver it. Yeah. Go ahead, sis.
Okay. Thank you. That this is a very, 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 very good question, and you will be surprised. Even as business owner, before I joined this online business, I didn't really take much notice about mindset. To be honest, I've never even it never even came across my mind. So I learned about mindset when I joined this online business actually. So this is where I learned how powerful mindset is and how important it is in running a business. It doesn't matter what kind of business, or it's not even only for a business, even for us as an employee as well. So mindset is very, very important because with mindset, it is actually a foundation of everything. So strong mindset will help us actually determine what we actually want to achieve in life, and that's when we can learn with the mindset. It's always not what we are not always what we want, but sometimes what we think it actually can create what we want. Because sometimes we don't realize if we think negatively, with negative mindset, what we want will probably never happen, because we already tell ourselves that this is not going to be achieved, we can't actually achieve this, or we can't actually afford this, or we can't be something else. It's just because we keep telling ourselves that it's not. And in this business I learned the positive mindset is very important, because if we want to achieve success, if we want to be someone that we dreaming of, or if we dream something, we have to keep telling ourselves that we can achieve that, we can achieve that. And with the strong positive mindset, we actually can eventually achieve that, because we keep telling ourselves over and over and over. And that's how I learned about mindset in this business. And I'm very grateful.
All right. Okay. Thank you, sis, Vicky. So in saying is you need to train your mind, okay? Yes,
Mhm.
especially for like beginner, for like me. Yes, the mindset is very powerful. You need to be aligned and also with your passion, whatever you want in life, you need to be connect everything, all right? So yes,
Mhm. Mhm.
that is a powerful point. So yes, many people believe success comes from having the perfect strategy. But the truth is, success begins with how we think and how our mindset grows. Our confidence grows
Mm.
with our confidence grows, because it's included also with our mindset. Imagine that, it's
Mm.
connected when you're like confidence, like if you have like a self-doubt, it's also in our mind. Yes, it's true. I believe with you. I agree with you that you said that, whatever we think, if we think negative, it's reflects also. It's a
Mm.
reflection. It becomes like a
Exactly.
reality, and also with our
Mhm.
actions will be improved. If we think it to become like positive, it will be positives. When our action improve and the results begin to change, yes, absolutely, all right, let's go. It is okay. What personal habits have helped you to grow over the last 4 years? Not even 4 years, I think this business.
Oh my God.
All right, from where you are to going moving forward. Oh,
Yeah. So I think my personal habits is just because I'm kind of person that not easy to
ah,
give up. So I've never told you before about this, but before I joined this business, I actually joined two other online businesses before. So before I found this particular business, I've already run two online business before. The first one back in 2017, and the second one is actually back in
oh,
2022, not long before I found this
okay.
business. So um, when I was running that online businesses, I never actually learned about how big impact the consistency can impact our business. So I thought when I open the business, I do whatever I have to do, and then I just let the business
Mm,
running by itself. Let's say, and I never knew the consistency everyday
yeah,
task that we do, it actually can impact the growth
yes,
of our business. And when I run
yeah,
the previous business, it's probably why I didn't probably I wasn't
uh,
happy. um, one, probably because I didn't get a
okay,
support, and second, because I didn't really understand that
okay.
business. But because I never get
Mm,
any information about what the online
mm,
business looks like, and then I didn't know how to learn, and I didn't get any much
Yeah.
knowledge about it. So I I wasn't really consistent, maybe because I was working, I was running a traditional business. I didn't really enjoy it anymore. So that's why I ended up leave that online to the two other online business. But when I came to this online
Mm.
business, I've learned about all this
Yep.
like mindset and then the
Yep.
consistency and how how we run the business with the full consistency. It actually makes us motivated to reach our goal, because when we do
Yep.
that every day, it almost create a habits that we it's almost like a daily, like
Yep.
you eat
Yep.
every day, right? So if you don't eat, you feel not comfortable, you feel weird, you feel different. And so that's what consistency teach me. So if you're consistent doing it every day, when you didn't do it, you feel so weird, you feel so uncomfortable. So that consistency can reflect to your audience as well. They can feel you, they can relate to you, they can connect it with you as well. So that's how I think the consistency actually helped me grow in this business. So it creates my newly
Yeah.
have habits, and that habits is actually makes me connected to my audience and my business partners and my clients.
Okay, sis Vicky, thank you so much for your beautiful answer. Yes, okay. All right. I have another question. Why did you join for this kind of business? What's
Ooh.
your why? Because besides, you're gonna be thinking
Okay.
because you've been working already, you're just really like full on, like
Mhm.
you have really good situations already. Why did you join? What did you convince to join this kind of opportunity? What did you see? What's inside of it? What is-
Yes. So I know I have a very I have a very
no,
big
it's
why.
okay.
So um before, as I mentioned to you before, why I was looking for an online business. So back in 2017, I I was actually hunting of online business. So I really hunting of online business. So at that time, I had a very sad experience. So I was working in the um,
Yeah,
government office, and in one building, we have three department working
yeah.
together in the same building, and one of the department is actually ended up being privatized by the private enterprise. So so the government has no longer
Yeah.
funding that department, so they privatize that department, so the private enterprise take over. So um, all my colleagues
Yeah.
in the admin, um, they got 9 months to prepare themselves whether or not they wants to reapply for their
Okay.
position,
All right. I get it.
or
Okay.
or they yeah or they wanted to get redundancy, or they decided to go. And all of my colleagues in the administration for that department, they ended up leaving the department. They didn't want to join with the private enterprise anymore. It's just because most of them it's actually over 50
Ah,
years old, so they didn't think that they have a power um, to to fight with the
yeah.
new
Okay.
generation, right? And that's why they have to leave. And that my first wake up call. Actually, I was just like, oh my god, if this
Yeah.
is my position, and I just only given 9 months to prepare
Yeah.
myself to leave. What
Yeah.
should I do? Because we have so many
Mm.
responsible, we have so many
Yeah.
plan, we have so many dreams that we want to do, but we won't we won't have a chance to do that because we have to
Yeah.
stop dreaming.
Yes.
And that's when I started hunting of
Yeah.
something else. Why I looking
Yeah.
for an online business? Because my
Yeah.
day-to-day activity, I was working
That's
15
so
hours a
long.
day. So I work from 8:30 until 10 o'clock at
Wow.
night every single day, including Saturday, including Sunday,
Oh my
including public holiday. So I didn't have much time. And if I have to looking for another job, it means I have to start working at 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night until wee
wow.
hours. And I don't
Yeah.
want to do that. So I thought, what else can I do that I can
Yep.
do in flexible way while I'm working and while I'm
Yep.
running my cleaning business? And I think the online business is the
Yeah.
perfect one because I saw so many people doing an online business
Yeah.
and they can do it in flexible way. So that's why I choose an online business. But it's not on all online businesses the same. And to cut the story short, it didn't fit my lifestyle for the two previous online businesses. So, but I didn't give up. I keep searching and searching and searching because I knew there's something, I'm sure there is something for me. I'm sure there is something for me. So I just keep looking for it. And that's when God redirect me to this online business. And when I saw the
Yeah.
business model and I go to the
Yeah.
deeper step, and that's when I saw the complete business plan, and that's when I decided. I said, this is I think 80%. I think
Mm.
this is for me until I see the
Yeah.
complete explanation. And then when I receive the complete explanation, I convince myself that this is the one that I was looking for. And so that's pretty much why I was looking for an online business, is because I want to have something that no one can ever
Yeah.
taken away from me. I want to have something that I can run for as long as I want
Yeah.
or for forever. And also because I'm in mid year, I'm 55 years old now, and I just realized if I have only
Yeah.
10 years
Yeah.
in the workforce, that's the time for me to
Yeah.
retire, right? And after I retire, I will not have any other income activity that can produce my
Yeah.
income in the long run. And
Yeah.
what can I do? Because
Yeah.
you must have known, if we just only rely
Yeah.
on the pension, we won't
No.
survive
No.
in Australia. So it's not going to happen. So I thought,
Yeah.
what can I do that I don't have to stop receiving income, but I also don't have to work in using my physical
Yeah.
energy anymore. I don't have to work so hard anymore. I don't have
Yeah.
to cleaning until
Yeah.
70 years old. And so I thought the online business is the perfect one because I don't really have to
Yeah.
use my physical, and then just using the computer, and I can do that
Yeah.
anywhere I want, and the income
Yeah.
will still generate until
Yeah.
until I want to stop. So that's the easiest way I saw, and it is actually.
Wow. You know what, sis? I relate with you. Now it almost the same. It's me because you know what? I am working also as a cleaning also, but in the restaurant. So I can relate with your story.
Mm-hmm.
It's because yes, that's true. Your why is very powerful. That why you enter this kind of journey. It's because that, like what you said, you are that in that age already, that you think that for the
Mm-hmm.
pension is we cannot even afford us. Absolutely, I agree with you, because pension is not really, for example, you going for holiday, you can't even, like, to be honest, in reality, 500 $500, how can you be like going to back home wherever you're gonna go?
No.
Cost of
Yes.
living, you know
Exactly.
that's why I
Exactly.
did this one to sis, because like what you said, I'm not getting younger too, I'm looking for the future, because like
Mm.
what you said, your physical, I'm doing physical too, because when I'm doing nighttime, sis, by the time I come home, like, oh my god, Lord, is there anything that that
I know.
I want to stop for my work, because I'm really really tired and exhausted, so I can feel you, I can relate you. So yes, that's why, that what makes you keep motivated this kind of journey, that even though if you are like really so tired, what makes you keep going? You're really tired, you got three of
Um,
it already. What
yes,
energy, you know?
exactly. So, oh my God, I think it's always go back to your why, because I thought while I have my energy at the
Yes,
currently, while I have my
yes,
energy with me, I will work as much as I can. But the things that keeps me going in this business is just because I just think like some people say that this is
yes,
probably negative, but for me, this is motivate me to work hard and just keeps me going in this business, because I was thinking I don't have much time anymore.
yes.
Like 10 years when we do things, sometimes, oh God, this is 5 years already. Oh my God, I just only 5 years left. So,
Yeah, 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 I
do you know what I
understand you.
mean? Like,
I can,
it,
oh, yeah.
yeah. So if we're not
Yeah,
doing that now,
yes,
when are we doing it? So I don't want to
yeah,
regret what
yeah,
I didn't do, because if I
yeah,
stop, let's say if I stop because it's things
yeah,
getting hard sometimes,
yeah,
and I just so tired, I just
yeah,
want to go to sleep. And the more you delay, the more you feel
yeah,
that you are comfortable with the delation. And when you're comfortable with that, and that's the biggest mistake you can ever do, because when you be
yeah,
in your comfort zone, it's actually spoiled you for not doing anything that can benefit you
yeah,
in the long run. And I know
yeah,
sometimes I'm tired, but I don't have to spend too much time for doing this business. 1 or 2 hours is
yeah,
actually enough. It's just as long as you consistently
yeah,
doing every day, you will be surprised what you do for the
yeah,
next 3 months. You can compare what you actually didn't do before. Let's say if you start doing this now, in 3 months' time, you'll be surprised how
yeah,
much you can learn in 3 months. So that's what motivates me. I just said, I don't want to struggle when I'm 65. I don't want to, I want to be able to go back home at least once a year, and I want to be able to have emergency fund
yeah,
if something happened
yeah,
to me, and I don't have to
yeah,
apply for a loan. I don't have to take from
mm,
my mortgage, and that's another bigger one. I want to be able to afford paying my mortgage before I retire, because when I retire, where do you think I can get money to pay my mortgage and to live and to go
yeah,
overseas and to help my family? That's not going to be enough with the
yeah,
money that we get from the pension. and that's what keeps me going. You have to do it right now, Vicky. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. You don't have much time. You just keep going,
I
keep going,
love
keep going.
that. My goodness. You know what? You know what, sis? I can relate you though. That when you see that when you're gonna be take actions, that the time is really short, 10 years. I have only 10 years. You know what? I really miss that one too. Because I am doing my job for a long
Mm.
time, more than 10 years already, or more than that. Then after that, I have a bad experience, okay? I've been scam
Mm-hmm.
already. So that happened, it makes me like traumatized. So I lost money. I said, oh my God. I said, I will not really
Oh
experience, I will not really
no.
join it because, for my past. But what makes me open my
Mm.
mind? I said, because I am going for my job nighttime, I have kids, I am trading my time that instead I'm be with my kids, but I am working. So what makes
Mm-hmm.
me keep
Mm-hmm.
going to open mind for this kind of opportunity? It's because I ask for myself, if I will not starting now, I will be stuck forever. I will be cleaning forever like what you said too.
Exactly.
Because time is running and
Yes.
could we say if I got only 10 years left, then I will be only there. Then also the pension, if I want to travel, how did I gonna be travel? Also if I
Mm.
want to be retired also like what you said, I gonna pay them for the mortgage, yes, me too, because our mortgage
Yeah.
is very important. We want also to finish that one to before we retire, that everything will be, we don't have like this. That's why I started this kind of journey, because in the future, in the long run. And what make me push it through really harder, my biggest why, when my husband something happened,
Mm.
an unexpected happened for my family, that makes me blown my eyes. I said, "Oh my God, I'm not really, really ready." But suddenly, like boom, you know what I mean? Like you're not even prepared, but we don't know. We can't even predict that there was something happen. So that was really, really
Yeah.
keep pushing me for myself, even if I'm really tired. I keep going. I'm talking for myself. I said, I need to do this. It's because I have a biggest why, or else I will be stay there. That's why I keep showing up. I'm showing up for my business. So yes, I can feel
Oh,
you.
definitely. So
Yeah,
we
that's
both
why.
related to each
Yeah,
other,
we are
definitely.
really. That's why when you said to me like that, we almost the same story, sis. Your answer almost the same.
Exactly.
Like your time, yes.
Oh my
It doesn't matter what your
God.
age. Yes, we're thinking about your future. I'm thinking for my future,
Mm-hmm.
sis, because I said I don't want to work forever. I don't want to be there like for like 67, like
Oh.
with my other colleagues 69. Oh my God, Lord, give me a break. I don't want to be wish for that one. I want like a life that I can give it like a more than like a freedom while still healthy, like stability that I can go like holiday without any worry with my boss. While I'm healthy. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
keep showing up with this kind of opportunity. I keep pushing for myself. I'm not really comparing to the other people, but I'm thinking for myself to keep going because it's me. Because yes, it's for me.
Exactly.
Because no one will be help me. It's for myself. So yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
that's
That,
right.
that's why I said, oh my God, I need to talk for myself sometimes. I said, I need to do it. I need to do it because, even like what you said that, oh, you need to do it today because my time is like running same with Mrs. We almost, your story and my almost the same. So there's no really big difference. I think maybe because yes, it
Yes,
is. So I
exactly.
can relate with you. I can, well, yeah, it is really, really amazing. I asked for myself. I said, from now on, from 5 to 10 years, I said I will be different. All right, because you asked for that one, where you can
Mm-hmm.
see for your from now on until to 10 years for this kind of journey.
Ooh, where can
Yes,
I
I
see?
know.
Oh my God.
If you keep going, this one, a universe surrender, you never give up.
Yes, exactly. So, I always manifesting myself. So this is what I learned from this
Yeah,
business as well, right? So, um, we are not attract
yeah,
what we want, but we actually attract
yeah,
what
yeah.
we are, right? So if you really think that you're gonna be success one day, so you just have to act like you are already success. So for me, this journey, it's actually my mirror that I can actually see
Yeah,
myself one day. My hard work will
yeah,
eventually paid off, because if I just only sit there
yeah,
in my comfort zone and not doing anything, and I keep telling myself, oh my God, I've been doing this for 20 years, but yeah, but I didn't really have much to
yeah,
show for it. So I didn't really step ahead of what
yeah,
I wanted, right? And then if I keep doing this for
yeah,
another 20 years, what what
yeah,
will I achieve when I retire? So I cannot achieve much anyway. So why didn't I do something else,
yeah,
something different that I already know it's gonna
yeah,
change my
yeah,
life big time? So, because if we can just
yeah,
stuck there not doing anything, and we say, I'm just gonna start it later and later. So the later gonna be 10 years and 20 years, and you will be the same as what you were before. And then how do you think that you're gonna achieve your dreams if you stay doing the same things? If you wanna change
yeah,
your life, it's not gonna happen if you keep doing what
yep,
you are doing right now,
I agree.
right? If you want to change your life, you have to doing different things that can change your life, because we've been doing this for 20 years and then it's not
Yeah,
changing your life anyway. So why do we have to stay there? So that's what makes me brave enough to get out of my comfort zone and jump to
yep,
the unknowing, about this
yep,
online business. And I learned
yep,
from the start,
yep,
being a student,
yep,
being coachable, and then I just follow the
yeah,
successful people, what they teach us. And then, because at the end of the day, if we want to have the life that these people have, we have to
yep,
follow them,
yep.
right? And that's also motivate me, because I was before, I wasn't a social media person. I can't talk in front of the camera like this, sis Felicia.
You need to use to. Oh my god! Oh my god! You're so funny.
But because I thought, oh my God, what people think about me doing this? Oh my God, I couldn't comprehend what people are
Yeah,
gonna think about me. But then I thought, well, who's going to talk about me anyway? Is that their life that I want to become? Because I have to follow who's I have to follow people that I want my life
yeah,
to be like
yes,
one day, right? So if
yeah,
they're doing that and I don't want to do that, then I better just
yeah,
forget about it then, because I'm not going to
yeah,
be achieve that. So you have to follow the people that you want your life to be like in
yes,
5 years or in 10 years. And if you follow people who telling you, don't do that online business or whatever, you see their life, is that their life that you want to be look like? So if not, then you don't have to listen to them, so you just listen to
yeah, yeah,
yourself.
yes.
Right? So that's the life that I wanted to see,
All
for the
right.
next 10 years, the successful life that I always dream of.
In saying is, don't give up, because that is
Don't give up, and don't listen to people who try to
uh
look you
all
down.
right, because you mentioned that one. How do you handle for the negative people? All right, this is really this is really common sense. How we experience this
Mm.
one, like how the negative narcissists for like family, friends, say, oh, your business
Mhm.
is, how you handle it? How do you?
That's go back again to what I said earlier. If I want my life to be like them, if I want my life in 10 years, if I want my life to be like their life, then I probably should listen to them because
Yeah.
that's what they've been doing. But if I want my
Yeah.
life
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
be different, I shouldn't
Yeah.
actually listen to them because
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
I've been doing before. I was scared because I've listened to all people who say that oh, this is not good, this is, you gonna waste your time, you gonna stop in the middle of the journey, you're not gonna like it,
Yeah.
whatever negative um thinking people told you. But the first one, I always think, if one day
Yeah.
something happened to me, are they gonna really help me or not until I achieve what I want to have, until I achieve what
Mm.
I want to be? Are they gonna be the person who
Yeah.
gonna help me? And if not, then I have to rely on
Yeah.
myself only. And for that, I'm not gonna listen to people who actually gonna stop me doing what I want to do. Because,
Yeah.
like it or not, you rather take
Yeah.
the risk or you're gonna stay stuck forever in that place. Because if you don't want to
Yeah.
try, you never know if you're gonna
Yep.
succeed or not, right? But if you just stay there, you're definitely not gonna succeed because you just stay there,
Yes,
you're not
yes,
gonna try.
absolutely. I love your answer. It's because you said that, well, people is always like that. Negative is always there, is a part of our journey. And yes, believe
Mm-hmm.
yourself, trust the journey. It's because the end of the day, it's for you, and after that, it's for your goals, and you want it this kind of situation that you want to achieve. Yes, listen to yourself, not the other people, because the end of the day is for your journey.
Exactly.
Yes, that's really really interesting
Mm-hmm.
because they're always there anyway. I remember this one says one of the coach that the Jesus say, no matter what you do good or bad, they still talk about you. So which one you choose?
Talk about
Which one
you.
you choose?
Exactly.
You you select which life do you want to choose. You do it good, you achieve.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you achieve, they talk about you. Even if you not achieve, they talk about you.
Yeah.
Which one you go? You have nothing to choose. Oh my God, that is really, really exciting. I just like I don't know what is really, but the final decision is yours. But the only one thing I can say,
Mm-hmm.
if you want your dreams to achieve, take only one action. If you're like surrounding with a positive
Mm-hmm.
people, I am sure you will be good with a positive, with your goals, and listen all the time with a positive, positive idea, people that they are success. Follow them because they are the one who will be lift you up,
Mm-hmm.
inspire yourself, surrounding with them. If you're like meet with the business people because they are the one with the same dreams with yours. They are the one with they will be understand with you, just like us because we understand each other, but some people they don't understand. Because maybe they think what they're talking about. They don't
That's
believe
fine.
us, all right, until they get end already, because they don't know. And
Yes.
because some of them they are scared to start it. Some of them they just like trauma. Some of them they scared like they want to start, but they just like scared. You know how when I started this one for myself, I don't want to be start sis because I was really really scared. I
Mm.
said, oh, I don't really want to scared. I don't want to
Mm.
do it. But what make me push it through? My dreams. I said my dreams. I said, oh my God, I don't want to be stay there like until like what retirement is still there. But I push it through because I said I want to change for my life. I said I put it a rest because I know in God's. I mean, this is the sign it ready for me. I found this is journey on
Yes.
2019 already. You see, I found it already. Yes,
Mm,
sis, I found this one
wow.
already. 2000.
I wish I found this in 2019.
I found this one already 2019, but yes, I am not yet ready. I'm just like I said, oh my God, because you know what make me push through? I said, oh my God, is this really investment? Absolutely, there's an investment. But I said, oh my God, investment. Of
Yes.
course, people are really curious. They ask question about that. I said, oh, okay. So I said, I just like back out. I said, no, I'm not yet ready. So I come back. So look at me. I just come back. I said, oh my God. Now I realize I wasted a lot of years. You see, The opportunity
Mm-hmm.
it passed it to me already. If I really put risk at that years, I am sure I'm just like in that flexible stability income coming in. But because I was not ready and just
Exactly.
like scared and for that negative thoughts in my mind, it's like blockage on me. But now, because like what you said, I have only few years to left, that I don't want to be retired there forever. So yes, I said if I got 10 years only, like 15 years, I need to do it the right thing. So yes, I asked for myself, I said to myself
Mm-hmm.
this year, I wanna do the right thing. Only good things that I will be accept. The negative, validate. Oh my
Exactly. Yes.
God, that is
True.
really, really funny this year. I said, but I love it. I said, I want to change. I want to change it because why? I'm tired for that negative already, for that narcissist. I said, I want this year. I said, I claim it. I declare it. I said, only positive and that I'll be accepted. Only good things that I'll be accept. That's it. So yes, I am here. I just like keep going. I
Yes.
know it is.
Keep
It's
moving.
really, really, really exciting
Yes.
that it is. All right, let's move forward. All right, one question to the last. Okay, what can you advise? All right, this is advice, okay? To those
Mm.
are people like having trauma or mom, busy mom like you have got three jobs, four jobs out there that that there is a hope like us that there's an opportunity out there that they might be praying for how many years? They said, Lord, pray for, I'm looking for the opportunity that, so I want to be help to my family. I want to go for the holiday. I want to get out from my comfort zone. I want to be travel for my family without any bothering financial. But remember, financial, when you see financial, it's not really quick rich scheme, all right? So yes, how can
Mm-hmm.
you, yes,
Exactly. Yes.
how
That's
can
the one.
you give them like a very, like an advice for them that there is a hope in front of them?
Okay, so as you said earlier, I just want people to know success doesn't happen overnight. The same as our business, we can't make you rich or being a millionaire or earning five figure in 1 week or something like that. Yeah, sorry, because
Yeah.
as a beginner, we have to learn the skills. The skill is
Mm.
the key. Once you grasp the skills, then
Yeah.
everything will follow. Everything will go very smooth because all the expert people, all the
Mm.
successful people, they're all the beginners
Yep.
as well. So they don't actually just um, born and then being a successful people straight away anyway. So they have to
Yep.
learn from the beginning, right, how to achieve
Mm.
their success. So for me, my advice is don't be scared, because if you're scared and if you don't want to find or to observe or to do
Yeah.
your due diligence, you will stay
Yeah.
stuck where you are, especially for people who keep saying, I want my life to be different. I want my life to be better. I don't want to be like this forever. So you have to do something different, because if you don't want to learn to do something different, of course your life going to be like
Yep.
that forever. So you can't expect your life going to be different. And the second one, what I want to let people know, um, you don't really have
Yep.
to be perfect to learn something new, because everything can be learned. You can learn something, right? We are not like a tree. We are not stuck. We can learn if we want to learn. And we all, Felisa and myself, we are not coming to this business know everything, right? So we learn as we go, and from that session, from that knowledge, we actually find out a good skill and the perfect skill that can makes us achieve the goals that we want to achieve. So um, for me, just don't be scared. Just see. If you want to see, if you want to check it out, you can just check it out, because there's nothing to lose anyway. So the information will be free, and the next step, you will be introduced to our business plan, our compensation plan, our income plan, our retirement plan, and that will be trial period that you're gonna go
Mhm.
for 30 days, and it's gonna be a small fees that you go. But if you don't like it, you can just get your refund back. So there's nothing to be worried about. So you don't have to be scared. You can talk to Felisa straight away. You can contact me as well. So we are willing to explain to you even more further. So um, the most important thing, this is a tax registered business, okay? So this is not a dodgy business. So this is legitimate business, and it's been approved by the Australian government, so we don't have to worry about doing something dodgy.
I think you're so funny. All right. Okay, sis, invite your business.
Mhm.
Invite. Yep,
Invite
invite.
my business. Okay. So yeah, so for those of you who actually wanting to learn more, you are welcome to contact myself or Felisa. Just visit our website. Our website's on the below, and put your name and your email address, and all the information will be sent to your email. And once you watch that free information, if you think this business fit for you, or if you think this business fit for
Yeah.
your lifestyle, then you can go to the next step, and then we will talk further about that, because that's going to be a blueprint that you're going to be introduced, which is going to be a very important session, and we need to have more discussion about that. So just contact us if you need more information, and then we are very happy to share with you guys.
Okay,
That's it.
yes, thank you so much, Sis Vicky. What an inspiration
You're welcome.
conversation tonight. Sis, thank you so much
Thank you
for
so
sharing
much.
your journey and your wisdom and your heart with us tonight. Congratulations again for celebrating for how many years in this kind of business. And again, yes, your
four
story was
years.
beautiful and reminder that investing in ourselves is one of the greatest investment that we can ever make. So everyone watching this, guys,
Mm-hmm.
remember this. Your greatest investment is not the business. It's becoming the persons capable of building one. If tonight's conversations resonate with you and you're curious about learning a new skills or exploring what we do, feel free to send me either a private message or me or Sis Vicky. We would love to happy connect, answers your questions, and simply with a friendly conversation. Thank you all so much for spending time with us and truly appreciated with your support. Stay safe, keep growing, keep believing in yourself, and remember, your future is created by the choices that you make it today. And God bless us, everyone, and we will see you again for our next live. So thank you so much, Sis
Thank you, thank you,
Vicky.
thank you, thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
thank
Thank you,
you.
Felisa. Thank